I want to talk a little bit about the incident that took place in North Carolina. First of all, we consider the three people, the three students, young students, the Shadi Barakat, his wife Yusur Abu Salha, and her sister Razan Abu Salha. And Razan Abu Salha was the youngest, was 19, but they were all under the age of 25. We consider them martyrs, we consider them shuhada inshallah, because they died for the sake of their religion. When Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam described the spirit of the martyrs, أرواحهم في جوف طير خضر لها قناديل معلقة بالعرش تسرح من الجنة حيث شاءت. The spirits of the martyrs are in the belly of green birds, which have lamps suspended by the throne. The spirits move about in paradise and their will, and then they return to the lamps. And the Rasul in many ahadith gave a lot of the karamat, or the honors, or the blessings of the martyrs. I'm going to mention two only. One is, before death they are able to see their seat in heaven. Subhanallah. And we heard many stories from doctors from areas where there are battles, like in Syria, in Palestine, in Gaza, in Egypt, when they had interviews with doctors and they were trying to save patients, and the patient would go and say, don't even try, we see our seat in heaven. So inshallah, these martyrs were able to see their seat in heaven before they were taken. Also the martyrs, one of the honors of the martyrs, they were able to intercede for 70 members of their family, okay, and many other things. So inshallah, these three martyrs will be a reason to intercede for their family and all enter heaven inshallah, and the highest level of heaven with the prophets and with the righteous people. Having said that, that does not mean for us, it does not mean that our lives is cheap, that our lives don't matter. Our lives, Muslim lives, do matters. And there are lessons learned from the incident that took place. We don't know why they did not report the threatenings that this guy did to them before. We do not know. They are dead now, and may Allah put them in the highest level of heaven, like we said. But it's the lesson learned for us. Islamophobia is not a theory anymore. Islamophobia is a real thing. Islamophobia is something, I refuse to call them conservatives, because a conservative will not put down other ethnicities or other religions. They are extremists, they are fanatics, they are terrorists. Christians and Jews who are spending millions of dollars, billions of dollars in this Islamophobia. And right now it came to the degree where it's threatening our lives. So I'm sure, I had one of the kids that I teach said to me that one time, one incident took place where a kid told him, you are the cousin of bin Laden. And I told him, did you go and complain to your social worker, to your principal, to your teacher? He said, no. I said, he's going to do it again. The same thing for people who are working, or if we are in the mall, or the neighbors. Anytime we get threatened, if we're going to keep that garment of cowardness, if we're going to keep that garment of let it go, we are now endangering our lives, the lives of our spouses, the lives of our kids. We need to report it to the authorities. We need to report it to our leaders, whether the leaders are CARE or ICNA or ISNA or the Muslim American Society. Because if we don't have a record of it, it's not going to stop. Okay? And obviously from the incident of North Carolina, the social media played very important role in exposing the double standards of the media over here. They even refused to call this guy a terrorist, and I call him a terrorist, because we don't have this definition in the Quran and in Sunnah, where terrorism means if you have a political agenda and you kill innocent people, then you are a terrorist. No, in Quran and Sunnah it's explained, anyone who takes the lives of innocent people, if that person is individual, group, or a tyrant or a state, they are terrorists. You cannot take the lives of innocent people. So Greg Hines is a terrorist, is an American terrorist who took the lives of innocent people. A lot of Muslims are shy to say that. I don't know why they are shy to say that. They need to explain to others that we don't approve such behaviors, and that we are people, that we don't approve violence. We are merciful people. We are people who are for social justice. We are people who are compassionate, and we are people with honorable morals. But we have to apply this on ourselves first. We have to integrate ourselves in societies. We no longer can isolate ourselves. The people who are doing the Islamophobia, they want to isolate us. So if we isolate ourselves, we made them succeed. We need to go to the homeless shelters. We need to do the interfaith. We need to integrate into society and represent ourselves. We don't need even to do da'wah. Just be a walking Quran. Just like Rasul alayhi salatu wasalam, al-Mu'mineen Aisha radiallahu anha described him as a walking Quran. This is all what we need to do. But isolating ourselves right now will be risking our lives, the lives of our spouses, and the life of our kids. This is not a joke anymore. Anyone who thinks Islamophobia is not endangering our lives, that person is heedless. That person is blind. That person does not know what's going on. Okay, go and read the recent study that's done by CARE, by Pew Institute, that does the polls, that Islamophobia is a serious thing and it's an imminent threat on our lives. So we need to cooperate with each other. We cannot unite the Masjid, that's fine, we cannot unite the Masjid. We can at least unite ourselves in protecting our lives, because our lives do matter. Okay, nobody's gonna die before his time. But that does not mean for me not to care and like our great-grandfathers taught us to walk by the wall, like us Arabs say, and don't worry about it. This garment of cowardness, we gotta take it off and throw it in the garbage. This has gotta stop, because right now this is threatening the lives of our kids and our spouses, especially our sisters. And I hope that my voice reaches everyone regarding that. And know that Allah had ordered us to send our prayers on Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam when he said in the Quran, Inna Allah wa malaikatahu yusalluna ala an-nabiyyi ayyuha alladhina amanu sallu alayhi wa sallimu taslima. Allahumma salli wa sallim ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala ali nabiyyina Muhammad. Allahumma barik ala nabiyyina Muhammad wa ala ali nabiyyina Muhammad kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim. ربنا إننا آمنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. سبحان ربنا رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين وأقم الصلاة.